I'm here at Legendia in Poland to ride one coaster, Lech Coaster. It is a legendary roller coaster made by Vekoma. It is full of forces. I'm going to be in for a pretty fun day today because it is absolutely dead. There are literally no cars in the car park. So my name is Max Brindon and this is Max G-Force. And here we go, I've just entered the park there, and there it is. There is Lech Coaster. I've not seen it running yet, but I've been assured that it will be open today. Otherwise, that would be a bit depressing, wouldn't it? It's only got one other roller coaster, which is by a very obscure manufacturer that I've never heard of. So that'll be fun to get on. Look at Lech Coaster. So it opened in 2017. Look at the profiling of that drop. Oh, it looks fantastic. It'll be interesting to see how many laps I get on it today. But yeah, it's a brilliant centerpiece as you enter the park here. Yeah, it looks really good. We've got a Ferris wheel over there, which I might have to go on to get some good views. And just over there is the that other roller coaster I was talking about. It's built by a manufacturer called Saket, but it reminds me a little bit of a Schwarzkopf there. And this coaster here, the Scary Toys coaster, is standing but not operating. What a shame. There's nothing worse for a coaster enthusiast than coming to a park and seeing a roller coaster that you can't get on. Yeah, it only opened in 2017, so it's weird that it's just standing there doing nothing. It's a shame. But look at the track. Look how rusty that looks. I'd assume it was probably relocated rather than a new investment. It looks like one of those sorts of coasters. So maybe they got it for cheap. Yeah, what a shame. Oh yeah, and by the way, there is literally a crane here. And I was wondering, what's that for? But I believe it's for bungee jumping. How crazy is that? One of the things with the Legendia is I went onto their website to pre-book tickets and see when it was open and stuff. And their website is really out of date, so don't go by that. I went by Google to see its opening times, and then I've just arrived and picked up the tickets at the entrance and just bought them there. So I think that's what you're going to have to do if you are coming to Legendia to ride the Lech Coaster. Look at this, they've even got a chairlift. Oh, but wait, it's also a sky ride from the same system. Wow, you don't see that every day, do you? But look at that, Lech Coaster. I'm getting nearer. I've seen it testing, which is fantastic. And I've made my way to Lech Coaster now. People have travelled all around the world to come here to Poland to ride this thing. It's only just over 130 feet tall. It's only got a max speed of 59 miles per hour, but it's not about the height, it's not about the speed, it is about the intensity. You've also got 3 inversions on this, and yeah, I'll let you know how it rides. Wow, yeah, I've just ridden the Lech Coaster 3 times. I first rode it on the front row, and then the second and third rides on it were on the back row. And okay, I understand why people rave about this coaster and why they drive all the way here for it. It's about an hour and a half from Krakow Airport, which is the airport most people fly into for Legendia. So be sure to check out my vlog at Legendia if you haven't already. I had a brilliant day there. But anyway, Lech Coaster, what do I think? That first drop, you have to ride it on the back row. You are the profiling on it, where it just twists to the right. You get amazing airtime. You're completely whipped out of your seat down that drop. You get a nice, lovely bit of intensity at the bottom of it, and then you go into this brilliant inversion here. That inversion's good fun, but okay, this is probably the best part of the ride. Well, probably the first drop is my favourite part of the ride, but a lot of people's will be as you exit that inversion. Right there, you hit a ton of G-forces, and if you're sitting on the back row, you will be guaranteed to grey out a ton. I've never greyed out as much as I have on a roller coaster than I have on Lech. This thing is really intense. I completely understand why people call it like one of the most intense roller coasters in Europe, for the G-forces and just that grey out moment. Then you come out of that intense moment into a nice little airtime moment there. Yeah, this is some good moments of airtime. Another airtime hill there. The best row on this coaster is definitely the back row. You have to ride it on the back. The front row was good for the views, but it was a lot less forceful on the front. A really fun element for just people waiting in the queues as well is you fly through the station building. The intensity on this is fantastic, and yeah, it's got a great bit of airtime. Okay, I've just got off my 5th ride there, and the amount of intensity you get on this, this is sustained G-forces unlike anything I've ever felt. I've never ever greyed out that much. Like, my whole vision, for me, my whole vision goes purple, and I see what looks like purple stars. I know a lot of people won't like that feeling. A lot of people might give them a headache, or yeah, but for me, I mean, it's a really mad sensation you don't often get on coasters. There's only a limited amount of coasters out there that will deliver that amount of G-force, and yeah, it is amazing. It's crazy that a park like this has such a really elite roller coaster. I have just had my 10th ride on Lech Coaster. One of the brilliant things with the Lech Coaster is it's nice and smooth as well. I mean, a lot of coasters, you get a little bit of a rumble, and there is a little bit of a rumble on here, but it's a new generation Vekoma, and if you watch my Legendia vlog, you'll know that, you know, I found those new gen Vekomas really smooth. So yeah, I'm really impressed with Lech Coaster. It's a really good ride. Look at that. I have ridden this twice with the train to myself on the back row. I mean, that is just crazy, right? I've never been to a park this quiet before. Yeah, having this coaster to yourself is just quite a rare experience, isn't it? But anyway, something I've not mentioned yet is the fact that, you know, it's only early in the day. It's literally just gone 11:30. With it being early in the day and the trains being pretty much empty, this still isn't running as fast as it could, and despite that, it is extremely intense, which it just speaks volumes of the intensity on this coaster. It is incredible. I can't imagine what it would be like to ride on a warm day later in the day with a full heavy train, so it carries the train with all that momentum. I'm just in shock at how that coaster could be more intense than it currently is. Yeah, this is amazing. I noticed it hasn't been posted anywhere online, so I've taken it upon myself to find out what the max G-forces on Lech Coaster. So basically you can use the G-force monitor in your iPhone to measure the forces on the coaster using an app called Ride Forces. So I'll record it once, I'll record it again, and I'll take the average, let you know what the max G-force is on this amazing Vekoma. What a ride. And there we have it, my final ride on Lech Coaster of the day. That was really, really good. So I've taken 2 recordings and I can confirm the max G-force on Lech Coaster is 4.53 Gs. And it's sustained. I mean, the fact it sustains those Gs for that turnaround moment I was talking about earlier as you exit the first inversion. It is insane. And if you go to Poland to visit Legendia, and if you're into roller coasters, it is worth coming to Legendia to ride Lech Coaster. However, I was expecting this place to have cheaper tickets. It costed me just over £35 to enter this park, which is very close to the prices for a day at Legendia. And here you're obviously getting a lot less. So I'd say if you're really into coasters and you're coming all the way to Legendia, yes, it is worth coming to ride Lech Coaster, because it is such a good coaster for forces if you really like that intensity on roller coasters. However, if you don't, then yeah, maybe it's not worth the drive and the money to come here. Before I leave the park, I'm going to go on their second operating roller coaster, which is just over there. And I've made my way to Devil's Loop. This is a Saket manufactured roller coaster, which will be my first. It reminds me very much of a Schwarzkopf with these loops here. It was relocated from another park. I'm expecting a little bit of a rough ride here, but hopefully those loops are intense, so I'll let you know how it rides. I've just ridden Devil's Loop, and you know what? That wasn't too bad. It wasn't nearly as rough as I was expecting it to be. God, the restraints were quite funny. They only have one position. The loops weren't as intense as I was hoping they'd be, but you get some forces there. And then as you exit the 2 loops, the coast sort of just meanders around there. No, nothing too special after that. But no, this is easily like a fine ride. I mean, I wouldn't go on it again. I've got it now for the credit, but yeah, it wasn't too painful. Yeah, all right, pleasantly surprised. I'm just passing a few flat rides now. This park does have a few flat rides. Yes, it's only got 2 coasters and one of them that you're really only going to want to ride. There are a few things here to fill up your day, but yeah, for a coaster enthusiast, you're only here for Lech Coaster. So you don't need to spend more than a couple hours in this park, really. I mean, I'm now leaving and it's 1 o'clock, so I've been here for 3 hours. And that's it. My time here at Legendia is up. Oh, getting 12 rides on Lech Coaster with no line whatsoever, completely walk on, and just marathoning that 12 times was a hell of a lot of fun. You get so much forces on there. That first drop as well, I absolutely love. You're just completely whipped out of your seat. Lech Coaster is just absolutely brilliant. What a funny place to put such an amazing roller coaster. I mean, wow. Yeah, this park has quite a few things to do which I haven't shown in this vlog because, you know, I like to focus on the roller coasters, don't I? You've got a nice Ferris wheel there, which I'm sure gives you loads of views. I sort of was hoping to get on that, but I'm running out of time to get to the airport now. You've got a funky thing over there that looks like a similar thing to the flying machines at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, which is quite mad. Yeah, it's definitely worth coming if you're visiting Energylandia and you're into intense roller coasters. And yeah, you've got 2 credits to get here. Be sure to like the video if you did enjoy and leave a comment. Have you been to Legendia? Do you plan on coming? I mean, if you're going to Energylandia, it might be worth making a trip here. And yeah, be sure to subscribe if you did enjoy. So my name is Max Brindon and this has been Max G Force. Thanks so much for watching.